Welcome back, traders and investors. It's Joe Gits time, President and CEO of Social Market Analytics. He uses the signs from out there in the Twitter sphere for short-term trades in the markets. We're on Quad Witch here. Joe, are you back at the office today, or are you working at home again?
You know what? I kicked the family out. I am working at home again today because I have an important date with basketball today.
What game are you going to?
All right, so hey guys, thanks for having me on. Look forward to be with you every week. I appreciate it. We're committed to making this kind of data available to the active trader, and looking forward to you guys getting some good information. We've got a lot of good stuff today.
Okay.
And our subscribers are already talking about ECYT.
ECYT.
Endocyte Healthcare.
Wow.
Drug manufacturer.
That just popped here this little while. It's up 93% here now. That's got to be your biggest gainer on the day.
That's a huge day.
It is, yeah.
SBCF, which is one I had never heard of, Seacoast Banking Corp.
Wow.
Give that symbol again.
SBCF.
SBCS.
Seacoast Banking.
Okay, getting that one. Go ahead.
Western Refining. WNR.
These are all positive?
Yep, big time positive. And then the last one, number 4 is Merck today.
Merck.
Hey, there's
Yeah.
Merck. Stop and talk about Merck for a second.
What
That
do
was
you-
actually
yeah.
showing a little bit of relative weakness yesterday, but it is getting a little bit of a lift. What's the score on Merck?
Merck is a 3.9 this morning. 3.9 means it's 3 standard deviations more positive than normal. You don't get that high very often.
Not on a stock like Merck, probably too. So
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And then we've got a good amount of volume on that one too. So the strong, the social media positives today are significantly outnumbering the social media negatives today, which is interesting. And that's not as usually we get a positive outnumbering the negative, but it's pretty strong today. We also have Flowtech Industries, FTK.
Okay.
Specialty chemicals.
positive?
Yes, sir, 3.8.
That one got a good lift yesterday before pulling back. So if you think the breakout's going to follow through, Joe Gits statistics there are saying the same.
Joe Gits thinks so. So let's see what they're saying. Let's see what they're saying about Flowtech Industries today. And that one is, see if they group it in with any other securities. A lot of times you'll see people are talking about a group. And that one is, okay. They're talking about a bunch of individual securities. But by the way, on that one, we are seeing some tweets that saying entering overbought territory. Some of the most
so
recent
those would
ones.
be bearish. Those would go.
Those would be bearish, yes. So watch out for that one today, guys.
I
All
think-
right, let's go.
I think that what's interesting about this one, Joe, is that you really struggled here at the 27 and a quarter level, 27.17, 27.05. Really, that was where the breakout, the official breakout was from the 27.50 level. But boy, oh boy, you are opening into some support here at the $27 level.
Yeah, if it
Okay.
does open down, yeah.
All right,
What's
well, that's cool.
what do you got on the negative side there, Joe?
All right, negatives are always a lot more fun. Symantec.
Oh, yeah.
SYMC. Everybody and their grandma downgraded that this morning.
Walter Energy. WLT.
Walter, wow, that was destroyed yesterday. That's not looking pretty at all in the charts. It's bouncing a little bit here this morning, but you're looking for some follow-through action there.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. That was a strong one. And then I don't understand this one because they just opened a new Walmart by my house, and my wife should be an earnings top for that company. WMT, negative 1.8.
Walmart with a negative rating after a big pop yesterday. That one is interesting. That 74 level on Walmart has been absolutely enormous. We bounced out of that area yesterday, didn't look back. Stock closed near the highs. Technically speaking, it actually looks pretty good until you get to 76, where I think you might struggle, but that's interesting that it's negative today.
Yeah, trading up in the pre-market, you do have multiple highs over the $76 level. 76.18 was a high, and then 76 even. I mean, it's traded up in the pre-market, but I don't know,
All right.
100 shares.
Well, watch out for that one then. Walmart, negative 1.8, which isn't significantly negative, but it is number 4 on the negative list today. So there's a lot of good stuff. Let's talk a little bit about some of the standard names. Let's see what we got on the standard
Well,
name.
Twitter. I'm curious on Twitter because we took out 50 finally there yesterday, and I've been calling. This has been my little scenario analysis here, but I've been calling a breakdown through 50, and then thinking it's going to bottom in the 49 handle somewhere, and then eventually catch people shorting through it, and then maybe try to lift up again. It's already lifting a little bit here at 50.40 this morning. But what is the social media saying?
Negative 1.318, not significantly negative, but that is a negative score. All right, let's see what they're saying.
Yeah, they did sneak it through there yesterday. I didn't even notice that because the market was rallying, but Dennis, it did. It got down to 49.64. Bounce closed above 50.12. I mean, it'd be interesting trading up in the pre-market. Just give you guys a little bit of a heads up here. It looks like we got a seller at the 50.50 level. Over the last hour, have been running resistance there. So you break above 50.50, you might get a little move higher.
And we've got some people talking about buying Twitter 45 puts this morning.
So you see people bearish there. Violin Maker is asking about First Solar, and that stock has been hot.
Oh my gosh, that has been popping all over the place.
Were you getting readings on that yesterday?
Yeah, we've gotten a ton of stuff lately on First Solar. I don't know where it is right now, but right now, tell Violin Maker, come on, man, reach out to me. I'll give you some good stuff. 1.277.
So it's kind of
all right. So
not significant.
First Solar, okay. Some guy talking about how he stepped in front of a freight train this week on First Solar. Stock rating reaffirmed by Bank of America a little while ago. We're talking about getting into April 50 calls. So, oh no, which was he talking about?
Yeah, boy, I tell you, it's been a heck of a run in this thing. If you're playing this Violin Maker, and I know this is a volatile child, but keep an eye on that close there. If you don't hold that, you pulled 3 sticks off the high, close 70.48. You hold, boy, I tell you, a lot of people, if they traded this a swing trade, for the week or whatever, you traded 54.75 on Monday, almost a 20-point move. I think that close is a much more important level to me than anything else on the chart. That's the highest close in this thing since 2011.
What about some of the other social media stocks and some of the other momos? Because we've been seeing a little bit of sector rotation. Some of the financials were hot yesterday, but the social media, Facebook was weak, Twitter was weak, Tesla was weak. What are you looking on Facebook?
Yeah, so Facebook, all three of those are negative. Facebook is a negative 0.2, not really significant. Twitter, we already talked about, negative 1.3. And to give you an idea of the positive nature of social media this morning, Twitter was number 8 on the short list this morning.
What about Tesla? What's the Tesla
score? Is an absolute 0. It's a negative 0.013.
That means the Bulls and the Bears are jockeying for their social
Yeah, they're trying to figure out where we're going.
What about Netflix?
You know what they are talking about there? They're talking about, just to step back to Tesla for a second.
Sure.
Social media is talking about some pending decisions on their dealer problem. So they might be looking for some volatility there.
I'll tell you, these two stocks, this Tesla and the Netflix, are looking eerily similar here, just hanging above major support. Tesla has a gap to fill here. Major support for Tesla, 228.45. You hit that level, then you hit 228.32. So $7 away from there. Nick Shaheen putting in there. Tesla's flagging a bit. DJ, how about the Wild Child F?
Hey guys, on Netflix, literally a minute ago, the score dropped significantly.
Okay.
On Netflix. I actually just went and looked. It dropped so significantly, just not even a minute ago, that I went and looked at the raw data. So Netflix is down significantly in the last minute.
Netflix, you sure? I mean, I didn't tweet anything, but this is sitting on support, 416.50, 417. Hit those levels above that yesterday. Keep an eye, 416. You could have a good vacuum. How about FEYE?
FEYE.
Frank.
Fire Eye. Shareholders have been getting a little bit of fire in the eyes here the last couple of days. This thing's down like $12 the last 2 days. What's this social?
All right, let's see what we got. And on on a short list today on a lot of these tweets. Chipotle Mexican Grill is being mentioned with Netflix. Can you give me that symbol one more time, guys? I'm sorry.
FEYE, Frank Edward Yellow Edward.
Let's see what we got on that one.
I mean, it came into a support point here. Not really, what was the low yesterday? 67.
You know what? It's not in my universe for whatever reason. I'm not getting anything on FEYE.
We'll have to add that one.
Keep an eye on yesterday's low for FireEye. You did have another low at 68.66 here, getting a little bounce here, so might find some support at those two levels. I wouldn't be real carried away about shorting it though under yesterday's low.
There's a whole pile in the chat here, Joe. If you can stay in the chat too after you get off and just answer, because we've got a lot of people interested in their stocks. One last one. J-Dot's asking about Media General, which is MEG. The stock's trading up here this morning over $2 from $17.34 up to $19.44. It just ticked to. So.
Oh my gosh!
You got some action on MEG?
Yep, it's 1.6.
1.6. And one last one.
Positive.
One last one is BlackBerry. Yep. BlackBerry just broke some news at 8:30. They're selling real estate, and the stock is now up 27 cents. With JC Peretz on the show yesterday, he thinks this could be one of the best plays of the year. What's Social saying?
Okay. Social is slightly positive, but not statistically significant yet.
Okay, what about the market? Just what about the overall market here to wrap things up? We're going into quad,
the overall market is strong. There are a couple other names that I want to get in. Number 10 on the top 10 list is still 3.19. The market is looking very positive today. So just some quick on some others on the long side. You've got Jabil Circuit, JBL, XLNX, Legg Mason, LM. And Tibco Software, which is an interesting one. Tibco Software.
What's that?
TIBX.
Okay, TIBX.
All right. So, guys, I love the chat room, so I will be hanging out. If you have any questions, drop on. Hey, guys, with this information, you can consistently trade ahead of the market. Go to our website. Check us out, socialmarketanalytics.com, and we'll give you a month for free. No problem.
Okay. All right,
Thanks,
man.
Joe.
Thanks,
and
Joe.
If you can
have a
stick
great
around
weekend,
the chat,
guys.
Thanks a lot, buddy.
All right. Bye-bye.